Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome to a Flossy Friday. It's December 10th, 2021. It's almost the end of the month. It's almost the end of the year. No clue how it happened. I have several things to show you. And my mind just blanked. What I was going to say is I have several things to show you. And if you feel like the video is crooked, it is. I posted on my Instagram stories what's going on with my setup. It cannot be helped. It cannot be explained. I did not get as much stitching in last night as I wanted. I went to dinner with Ashley and her son and I got back a little late. Wasn't feeling the best. Like I was just tired. Like I just felt very run down and very tired. And a lot of it had to do with the fact that, okay, side disclaimer, I normally drink about a gallon of water, which includes also like my electrolytes. I had 0 yesterday. I think like max I had like maybe 20 ounces of any kind of liquid. So totally accidentally did it to myself, but I was just a lot more tired and run down than normal, which makes sense if you're dehydrated. So, but now I can't really continue on what I was stitching because I've ran out of a color. So I need to go to Hobby Lobby later and pick up that color so that way I have it for the weekend so I can work on these stitches. But I do still have plenty to show you. So let's just get cracking with, first up, the oil of the day. And today I picked a blend, and it's White Angelica. And I really like this one. It has a really nice floral smell to it. It's mostly just floral smelling, in my opinion, with like a hint of kind of like a spiciness. But this is it. It's White Angelica. And let me read about it. Increases and strengthens the aura around the body and to bring a renewed sense of strength and protection, creating a feeling of wholeness in the realm of one's own spirituality. Its frequency neutralizes negative energy and gives the feeling of security. So basically this can help raise your frequency in your body and will kind of help negativity GTFO. So the ingredients of this is sweet almond oil, bergamot, which I can really smell the bergamot, but bergamot is literally my favorite. And since it's the second main ingredient, I mean, bergamot is basically like a mood boost. So, this is a mood boost, like for sure. So sweet almond oil, bergamot, myrrh, geranium, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, ylang ylang, coriander, black spruce, melissa, hyssop, and rose. So it has a lot of floral scents, like I was saying, but it also has, bergamot is a citrus, so it has that little bit of like spiciness with it that you also would get with like the black spruce and possibly even a little bit the sandalwood and the melissa. So, but a lot of florals in this, but it does have that citrusy bite in the end. Anyways, I really, really love this one, and I mix it all the time, actually, with bergamot and valor, and that is what is in my roller, one of my rollers that I've made for myself. Okay, so let's talk about what I did last night when things kind of came to a stop. So I am borrowing one of Ashley's rulers, which I need to invest in one, but I'm waiting for our local shop to get it, because it's fantastic. She had smaller ones, but I want the 12 by 12 because it's just a lot more universal for the things that I want to use it for. So I cut out the fabric for a quilt that's going to be either a birthday or a Christmas gift next year. for one of my friends. She's seen the fabric, so it's not a secret, but she doesn't watch these anyways. But I'm going to make Tracy a quilt, and her favorite color is purple, and she also really likes teal. So I thought that these looked really nice together. They're all batiks, and what's really cool about this purple right here, it's also going to be the binding of the quilt, but it's kind of like ombre, so all of these squares are going to have like really nice variegation throughout them. And I may not keep them going the same direction. Like I may mix and match the direction of them. But that's a really, really nice fabric. And then I cut out all of the fabric for a quilt for Jackie. That's also going to be, this one's going to for sure be for Christmas. So that's the main print for that one. And then this is one of the smaller prints, and this is one of the smaller prints. And this is from, all three of these are from the new Tula Pink line Daydreamer, which is out now. And this one is an ombre piece of fabric. So that should look really cool as well. And I finished giving Ashley her Christmas gift, and she gave me my Christmas gift last night. And one of the items that she got me was the heirloom layer cake. So this is from Ruby Star, and the collection is called Heirloom. And I last night took the layer cake and I made it into charm squares, which are 5x5s, and I'm going to use this for a puff quilt. So I can run through the fabrics really fast for you. So we have a bunch of, so these are the colors, and they're showing up really true to color. Some of the fabrics, there's 4 of each piece. Most of them there's 4 of each piece, because you cut a layer cake into 4s. But a couple of them I have 8 because there were 2 pieces of that fabric. So it's some really nice, there's like pinks and peaches, a couple of like purples, but it's like mustards and rust colors and navies and a couple of really brights. Little hot pink in there. So then we come back into like our reds, like orangey toned reds. So this is one that there's 8 pieces of it. This one right here. And I'm keeping them in the order because I kind of want to do an ombre type quilt. So I want to keep the fabrics for right now with their mates. This one is really cute. So this is another one that I have 8 pieces of, and there's a couple different colorways of this fabric. Well, of all of them. I mean, that's just how fabric lines work. But the other section have little cactus. So there's cute little flowers and then little cactus on some of them. There's these cute little birds. There's 8 of those. That one. Some navy birds. Some navy flower and cacti, and then we've got 8 of this like nice kind of like a slatish blue, and then we've got that one. Then we get into our purples. Got that fun print again, 8 of those. These cute little flower-ish, the little suns in a lighter purple. We got this guy again. Then we've got a dark mustard kind of color of the little suns. We've got the little dots, the half circles, the little, I call them like little dot flowers, but who knows. The lime in the little hashes again. We have it in kind of like a taupe color. So there's also like some taupes in here. Taupe birds. Then some of the fabrics have the metallic on them. So we have a really nice rose gold metallic in this one as well. And that's going to be really fun because there's 8 of those. And then the last fabric is that same pattern. It's something like that. I'm obviously, they might have come off each other like this. So that's the full kind of like spectrum of that fabric. So I'm so excited. I'm going to be using this to make a puff quilt, and I kind of want to do it like a blended ombre. I don't know, I have a couple of ideas. So first I've got to make all my little pockets, which is going to take me a while, but I need to get some muslin to make the smaller squares, because these are 5x5, so I need to make 4x4 squares, 4.5 by 4.5 squares, to make the pockets this size. And so I need to get those cut out, and then I can start making my pockets, pick my layout, and then start putting the layout together. And so this is a quilt that's going to take me a hot little while, but I'm so excited about it. Okay, now let's actually get to stitching. And I'm really hoping that my mailman is kind of like out and about right now, because I'm waiting on something to be delivered. And I think it would be really cool if I could show it to you guys. I'm super stoked and excited about it. So, okay. So I do have 2 finishes for this last week. I finished the cookie exchange. I love this piece so much. I think it came out so cute. And I did stitch this on 32 count Lugana in Picture This Plus Oaken. If you want the explanation on why it doesn't look like the rest of Oaken, see a previous video from the beginning of the month. But it's finished. I love it so much. It came out so cute. It came out so cute. And some people have like even edited the stitching a little bit. Like I don't have a table like this in my house like at all, but some people have similar tables, and so they like change the legs to be like white or red or something that like fit more like with their house, which I think is super cute. And I've even seen somebody took out the cookie cloche and put in a gingerbread house. So people are like mixing it up. Some even put these over here as well, but did different cookie cutters, like charted some little cookie cutters themselves. I also saw somebody fill in the cookie cutters, and instead of outlining them in the gray, they did them in the brown and made them look like frosted ginger cookies in these 3 shapes. So go check out the hashtag. It's the HOD Cookie Exchange. So even if you weren't a part of it, or if you were a part of it but haven't started, or if it's something that you think is super cute and you want to get the full pattern whenever it gets released in the middle of this month by Kathy, go check out the hashtag. Like, some people have done some really cute stuff, and I did it on a different fabric than what was called for. It was called for like a light blue-ish kind of like fabric, but obviously you can stitch anything on anything, or on any color, I should say. You probably can't stitch on anything. And also like people have changed up the colors, like they've changed up the colors of the bowl to make it match more like, I guess, bowls that they have at their house and things like that. So cute. Please go check out the hashtag. Like, people have been so creative with this, and it was such a quick, fun stitch. I love it. I didn't know what to expect, and I love it. Okay. So I did on Monday get to work on my farmhouse Christmas a little bit. So let me show you that. And I am going to take this one with me this weekend. But I really want to work on all the little smalls from the Snowball Collection, which I'll show you here in just a second, like what all I've gotten done on there. But I need to go get more of like one of the main colors. No, not white. I have plenty of white and black threads. I always keep those super stocked up, but I'm missing the darker blue now, so I need to go get more of that. Anyways, this is how far I got in my farmhouse Christmas. I love it so much. It's not a whole lot, but I finished the top part of this little barn and started, that's how tall it's gonna be. So very exciting, but that's how far I got Monday at my meeting on working on this one. And this is on a 32 count Lugana Picture This Plus Ariel. And yeah, this collection is from Little House Needleworks. There's 9. I would love to finish 1 this month and then work on the other ones throughout next year. Alongside, she's doing Farmhouse Fall. I think that's the name of it, or like Fall on the Farm or something like that. Anyways, it's also a 9 series collection, and the 5th one, or the center one, in the way that she has it laid out, is also a quilt block. So it's a very, very similar idea. So I'm, fingers crossed, I'm really hoping, and I might even leave I keep on saying this, I might leave a comment on Instagram asking if there's going to be a spring and summer version, because I just think it would be so cute, and it would make me more inclined to finish them in a way that year-round I could interchange the collection. Kind of similar to how Heather finished it. She has the ability to like change it out, and she could leave that out year-round instead of just getting it out for like fall and Christmas. So if there's also going to be a spring and summer one, I would rather try to find a place to like have these hanging year round and display them year round. So it would kind of dictate how I wanted to maybe finish them. So I'm intrigued to see if she would respond that there is gonna be 2 more of this style. But I really want to do, I had started the winter ones whenever they first came out in 2018, and I didn't like, I think part of it was I didn't like all the patterns. I like them more now, but also like my taste and my style has changed in the last almost 4 years. So, you know, that happens. And also, I don't think I liked the fabric that I started it on. And so I'm really loving it on the blue. I also, back in 2018, I was changing colors and stuff on patterns, but I don't think I was changing stuff as often and as frequently as I do now. And I don't think that I was wanting to change it back then. And I think that also made me not like it as much. And while I'm not changing a whole lot this go round, I am changing it enough to where, I don't know, I guess I'm just more comfortable. Like if I don't like one and I don't like the colors that I have pulled, like I'll open up my boxes and I'll pull other colors out if I really, really want to. So I think that's kind of just, I don't know, our perspectives and like our styles and what makes us want to stitch and how we like to stitch and our aesthetic, it's always changing. So anyways, I'm super glad that I decided to get this one back out, but also kudos to Little House Needleworks to putting out a fall one that I absolutely fell in love with and was like, you know, I should really actually do the Christmas one too. The winter version also. Okay, so I am working on the Snowball Collection, and I've now buried my book. I've now buried my book. The Snowball Collection from With Thy Needle and Thread by Brenda Gervais. I have finished my Snowy Chalet. I finished it. And I'm currently working on Snow Globe Magic. So cute. But I ran out of that darker blue. And so this is how far Snow Globe Magic is. And I will take the hoop out and show you my chalet. But this is where Snow Globe Magic is. And see, I've ran out of this blue. And there's so much of that blue in there. that I need to go get more before I leave this weekend, because I really do want to get some good stitching time in this weekend. So I need that blue. Definitely need it. So didn't get to get very far, but I did get, you know, sewing stuff done, which was also on my list. So, you know, that's always fun. And then here is my snowy chalet. So cute. I love it. They're so tiny. I just, I love these so much. And so this is on 16 count Crystal Ada from Picture This Plus. I've done the all of her books, and I'm also tempted to leave a comment on her Instagram and ask if there's going to be any more of these books, because I would love to see a Thanksgiving one. I would love to see a St. Patrick's Day one, and I know that she's made Thanksgiving and St. Patrick's Day smalls in collections before, but I could totally understand wanting to space out all of these books over like a 1.5-year time period-ish. So, I don't know. Maybe she'll respond. and let us know. If I do leave the, because I've straight up left comments like that on designers things before and asked that question, and sometimes they answer you and sometimes they don't. So if I do that, I'll try and remember to do that today. If I get a response, I'll let you know. And I'll try to remember to let you know in a Friday video, not a regular or a Christmas extras video. Anyways, this is where I'm at so far. 1 and like, I don't know, like a 5th out of 7 right now. But they're so cute. And the next one that I want to do, the snow globe is getting done this weekend. The next one that I want to start after that, though, is the Winter Wonderland, where it's mostly words. But I think because there's so much blue, but I love the idea of like the 1950s colors of this whole palette, I kind of want to do the words instead of in blue in one of the pinks. Because I just think it would be so different and really cute. I don't know. Something about that just makes me really excited. But also, I kind of had the idea of leaving the snow and the trees the same. So this is where I would ask kind of for an opinion. I want to leave the snow and the trees the same. I want to change the words to one of the pinks. But the snowflakes, maybe I change that to a blue and like really mix it up. I don't know. I just kind of want to make this one a little bit more funky, because it kind of lends itself to being able to be kind of messed with. I don't know. I would do it to this one, but there's going to be pink on the snowman. So, I don't know. I want to bring a little bit more like pink and stuff to this one, because they're so blue heavy, this whole set. Which I absolutely love, but I love the vintage Christmas color feel. And so I want to bring a little bit more of that pop of pink into it. So I think that's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm excited about it. Very excited. Anyways. Okay, so I actually do hear my mailman coming. So I'm going to pause, wait for that item to be delivered. Oh, I also have actual haul for you guys. So, let me show you my haul, and then hopefully that gets delivered, and then we will pause, which you won't really notice, and I will show you what got delivered, because I'm so excited about it, and I'll probably forget to show you tomorrow if I don't do it today. Okay, so I did get 2 pieces of haul. They're both from Heartstring Samplery. This is an older one. It's from its original release is from June 2019. But I'm not sure if this was for something special or not, because I don't ever remember it being released, but that doesn't mean anything. So this one is called You Make My Heart Happy, And it's just a really cute, sweet little sampler. A little house with like scissors, and it has a cup of probably coffee, but I drink tea. And then it has where you can put initials and a date. But how sweet is this? I just really like it. I thought it was so cute. And the little heart is super, super adorable, and the little bird, and yeah, I like everything about this. So I had to snag it. And then part of it was also because one of the newer, okay, so this is November's. I only have, I think, 5 or 6 out of the 12 Sunday stitches that has been released. But this is Blessed Assurance, and it is stunning. Like, I love the colors. I love all of it. It's so pretty. So I want to eventually get all of them, but there's been a couple that I'm like, yep, need that now, need it now. So this was one of them. So I went ahead and I got these two because, you know, they can't travel alone, right? I mean, that's what we all say, but I really think it's just, you know, a reason for us to spend a little bit more money every time. I mean, let's be real. But I also, like, I haven't really had a whole lot of haul. I had like a little bit of like an expo haul at the beginning of the year, and in August, September. So I've really been not spending a whole lot of money on patterns or fabric or anything like that, because I've been wanting to like stitch the things that I have. And the last couple of months, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't gotten as much stitched as I normally do. I've been really slow at stitching, and there's reasons for it that I don't want to go into on a video. If you are in the know, you're in the know. It's nothing bad or anything like that. Like, there's just been things going on that just don't always make you want to sit and stitch, right? So I've also really gotten back into like wanting to sew and things like that, and that takes up a lot of time too. So you know, there's that. So I'm going to be doing the Fall Farm series with Heather next year, but I also got really tempted, and I went ahead and I got I'm going to see if I can pull it up and show you. I got it from Crazy Annie's, and I got the pattern only. Well, okay, I did get the beads because I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but it was like $3 to add them on to your first order, so I went ahead and got them. But I decided to go ahead and join the Annie B's Folk Art 12 Days of Christmas Stocking Club. It's so stinking cute. So cute. They got me. The patterns are 12 a month, I think. You have a ton of options on the website. Like, you can add the fabric, you can, like, there's multiple options for fabric. I don't know if I want to stitch it on black, and I think you can even maybe get you might be able to get the threads, maybe. I could be wrong about that. I know that you can get the beads, I know that you can get the trim and all that kind of stuff as well. But I don't know what fabric I want to do it on. I don't know if I want to kind of change up some of the colors, because I may want to. And so you get enough of the beads for the whole series. So like, you can see there's some red beads on there. And there's also white beads. And I think the beads were like $3 extra, and you get those in January, and they're good for the whole series. So I went ahead and just got them in case I get a wild hair, and I'm like, let's just do the beads. So it's gonna start in January, and I think it's so cute. I don't know if I'm gonna stitch it on January, but it's really cute. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything. Now, let me go get that package and I will show y'all what I'm so excited about. I'm so excited. So I'm going to see it in person at the same time that you are. It's here. So Young Living came out with a travel diffuser the week of Black Friday. It came out, but it came with like a whole little collection with oils and stuff. And it was way more than what I wanted to spend. So I waited because, I mean, at some point they were going to release it as just, you know, a diffuser. Well, I mean, I didn't know that for sure. So, or I was just, even if they didn't, I was going to like wait and like save up to maybe get it and splurge one day. But the first week of December, after Black Friday week, because they did Black Friday for a week and Cyber Monday were done, they did release the car diffuser on its own. It's called the Via. It's not super crazy expensive, and so I'm super excited. I'm going to test it out this weekend so I can let you know what I think of it. But its run time is 2.5 hours continuous or 5 hours intermittent, where you have a minute on, a minute off. For your car, or you could even take this to like work or something, because it runs off USB. So you can plug it into a brick, you can plug it into a power bank if you want, but you can also plug it directly into your car. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I did get this for myself for like longer trips, or even like going down like 30-40 minutes down the road, like, you know, like, because that's one way. But Stella and Potter are not the best travelers, and I didn't get it with this order. I got it in my order that hasn't shipped, my monthly order that hasn't shipped yet. But they have an oil for pets. They have several oils for pets actually that are already blended for them that anyways, are specifically blended for pets. And I got the one for basically like anti-stress for pets. So I wanted to get it to go with that oil. And like I said, that order hasn't shipped yet because it's a larger order. It's not just my stuff. And so I don't get to test that oil out this weekend, but I will get to test it at Christmas and let you guys know what I think of it. It may take a time or two though, so just know that it'd be like a preliminary judgment. But, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is so stinking cute. You're so cute. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. I'm like taking it apart and not showing you anything yet. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to get it for trips back home because unless there's like a crazy accident or like something really ridiculous is happening and going on, which I've had it happen. It's taken me 4.5 hours to get home before for 90 miles. Which normally only takes me 1.5 hours to 2 hours maximum with traffic. So I have had it happen. It happened 2 Christmases ago. And honestly, I got really terrified that something bad was going to happen to Potter because his blood pressure dropped really, really, really low. It got actually kind of scary there for a hot minute. So I am going to go ahead and plug this in, because it has 3 lights that aren't super bright, so that way it's not supposed to distract you while you're driving. Ooh, I wish I had some water. Well, I do, but it's propping you guys up. Anyways, so it fits in your cup holder. It plugs in with a USB port, and it does not spill. All of these are a little bit different because they are resin poured or epoxy poured. So it's all the same colors, but they will vary the way they look. You have a power button, and then you have the light button, and then this is what the top looks like. And unlike their other diffusers where this just pops off, this actually locks into place That's what I was playing with, and pops off. So should also, you know, keep it from spilling should it knock over. And then you fill it up to the little red dot right there, and then put your oils in, put your little cap back on, lock it into place. And then you have a really beautiful warmer like sitting in your car. So, ooh, okay, so there's, I think it's mad that I don't have oils in here. There's red, green. I don't think it's gonna let me see. Let's see what the little book says. That might be more helpful than me just literally screwing around with it. So press the on-off button to switch it on. The unit should produce a mist and the LED light should be on. Press the unit one time to turn it on. The default white light will turn on. The maximum continuous run time is approximately 2.5 hours. Press it a second time, that'll put it into intermittent, which lasts 5 hours. And then if you press the power button 3 times, it'll turn it off. The light, oh, it's orange, purple, orange and purple, or third time you can turn off the light. So you don't have to have a light on. To run the light independently from the diffuser as like a nightlight mode, press and hold the on-off button for 3 seconds when the unit is off and the light will turn on. There is no need to have water in the reservoir. So we can at least do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! That's pretty. Okay, so there's the orange, there's the purple, and that's off. But I guess you could leave it on like the white. That's so pretty. It kind of looks blue. Anyway, so I'm excited. I'm going to test this out this weekend with a cat-friendly oil because we're going to be in a car. But I especially am excited to try out the Tea Away, the Animal Sense Tea Away at Christmas and see if that helps make their ride any more enjoyable for them. So I'll have to let you know. But it may take like a ride or two because they just genuinely hate being in the car. But anyways, this is so exciting. And it looks really nice and sleek. So, should go along with most people's like cars. But like I said, you could get this. I mean, it's just a old school like auxiliary type plug. You could get this and like put it at work. So this might be nice for a lot of things. Also, like you could take this with you if you travel, like for your hotel room. I know that it doesn't have like the same like life as some of the bigger ones or whatnot, but you could put it on intermittent for 5 hours. So if you needed it for like sleeping or something like that, you could at least, you know, like fall asleep to it. So yeah, I'm excited to have this because then if I take an extra, like I said, power brick, I can actually take a diffuser with me to my dad's house and use it at nighttime whenever I'm attempting to fall asleep and maybe get a little bit better sleep at my dad's. So I'm excited about this, and this will probably be something that I gift this upcoming year for like birthdays and stuff because like I said, it's a reasonable price, and anybody who spends a fair amount of time in their car would super appreciate this, or who like anybody who like travels a whole lot or, you know, has an office that needs some emotional healing. So anyways, that's it for today's video. I will get this up for you guys as soon as possible, and I will see y'all in tomorrow's short video. Bye guys.